been living my life like a man in chains. Ever since she took her love away. But this is now and that was then.
What's going on, vapors? Vaping Cowboy here. Today we're going to be doing a juice review. I'm going to be doing another review on Vape Wild. So I have a few things I'll go over, and then we'll get into the juices themselves. I'll taste and test them, and then I'll tell you what I think, and then I'll tell you what they're actually supposed to be, and then I'll just hats up or hats down, and we'll get out of here. So we'll just get into it right now. So as you know, if you've watched my other videos, I got some juices from VapeWild.com, and they sent me some juices to review. Some I liked, some not so much. I actually did find one of my all-day vapes from them, the Double Rainbow, so I ordered a couple of those, and I ordered some more flavors just to do another review on them on other flavors that they have. So so with that being said, let's switch atomizers out, and then we'll get into this juice review here. I'm going to be doing the review on the Zenith V2, and it's I'm dropping everything. It's running at 1.42 ohms, and I'll have it wide open. So the first one that we're going to do is called the Key to Lime. I suppose I should take this top off so I can see what I'm doing. I got so used to using the Chuff Enough cap here. So we'll just drench this up. And I'm not going to be using a drip tip for this review. Otherwise I'll have to go get one and I'll have to stop the video. I don't want to do that. So let me turn this down, because doing the 57 watts, it's running at it runs at 8.5 volts. That's pretty tough up there. So this is the Key to Lime. Oh, that's good. And it's got lots of vapor too. I'm getting a sweet lime taste in there, and then yeah, I'm getting a little tartness too of the lime. So yeah, it's not bad. I'm doing 6 milligrams a nick, and then I change it up this time on their website. So I'm at 20 PG 80 VG on their website. There is what I ordered all this juice at. Yeah, I do enjoy it. I mean, I do enjoy limes and key lime pie and all stuff like of that nature. Would I vape this all day? I'm not so sure. I'll have to think about that for a little bit here. But yeah, it's got tremendous vapor at that 80 VG in there. So we'll take this apart, and then I'll take out the cotton, switch that out, and while I'm doing that, go over some of the things on their website. So it's vapewild.com, and instead of flavor shots previously, they actually now only have one option for a flavor shot, and that's a 50% flavor boost, which in my opinion, I think it's a positive, because there's some out there where, well, I don't know if I want to get one or 5 shots, and then if you get too much and it's too much for you, then you're just going to toss the juice out, or you're going to pay it forward to a friend or whatever. With the 50% flavor boost, I think it's a positive just for the fact that they know what they're doing with their juices and their flavors. So you either like it as original, or you're going to get that 50% boost. And there still is a price, a cost to go with the flavor boost, and it's actually not that bad. And I'll run down those points there on. So they got the 50% flavor boost, and then for the 10 mil, it would be 30 cents for the flavor. 20 mil would be 50 cents. 30 mil would be 70 cents on top of the price. 60 mil would be $1.20. Your 120 milliliter bottle would be $2. Your 237 milliliter, which is 8 ounces, would be $3.50, and then the 473 milliliters, which would be 16 ounce, it would be a bottle of Papa Juice. That's an extra $6 on top of that. So, in my opinion, that is actually a pretty good deal. I know that there's companies out there that do offer free flavor boosts and stuff like that, but you know, when you get down to the prices that they have, it is a very, very tremendous deal in my opinion. They're really nice over there. You know, usually the owner is online or someone's online. If you go to their website, they got this little box that pops up when someone's online. So if you have any questions, you can type it in there, and if they don't know, they'll get the answer and they'll get back to you. So they're customer service oriented, which is good in my opinion, and most other people's opinions as well. And now, so with that, now you know the price of the 50% flavor boost, and also the sizes that they do offer. And I stated before in the other video that I did for them, for their company, is I'll just go across the price points of all their sizes of juices. So for the 10 mil, it's $2.99, and then for 20 mils would be $4.99, and then you have your 30 mil, which is $6.99. Your 30 mil is $11.99. 120 mil is $19.99. Your 237 mil is $34.99, and your 473 mil would be $59.99. So, I mean, tremendous prices, and they get their statement on their website is that they get their stuff in bulk, and so they can pass their savings on to you, and that is absolutely top notch in my book, because there's no reason that people should be out there. You know, there's certain vendors out there that have their juice, and then, you know, for a 30 mil bottle you're paying $27, $28 for 30 mils. In my opinion, that's ridiculous, but you know, if people are willing to pay it, prices are going to stay up there. You know, and I understand it's a business, you got to make a profit, but when you're getting into that territory where you're paying almost $1 a mil, that's just a little bit too much for me. But you know, to each their own. So this one here, this is going to be Fruit Bomb. I'm getting a raspberry right off the bat. And then I taste a hint of pineapple. Yeah, right now I'm just getting this. I'm getting the raspberry and the pineapple. I know there's something else in there, but excuse me. I just can't put my finger on it. It's not so pronounced, so it's not popping out to me. Yeah, it's a really good juice. It's kind of dry. It's kind of a dry vape to me. You know, I guess it's kind of hard to explain. You know, I guess it'd be like a if you were to drink, say, ginger ale or say you're into wine, and it'd be more of a dry taste. Yeah, it's there's not that moistness in there that I prefer. I prefer like the moist textured vapes. Oh, excuse me. But let's see what their description here is. They got the raspberry, and then they have the pineapple for the fruit bomb, and then they have strawberry and mango. But I don't get either of those. And I've had these steeping for almost 2 weeks now. So yeah, I'm just not getting the strawberry and mango. But it is a really. See there, I'm getting some strawberry now. I mean, it's a really good juice. I mean, I'm into the fruit flavors like mad. You wouldn't believe, but yeah, it's really good. Really, you can taste the quality as it goes in your mouth or in your lungs or whatever. You know, if you're one of the lung ones, a lung vapor. Some people are just mouth vapors. Some are mouth to lung. I'm straight to lung. I don't do the mouth unless I'm at work with my my VTR with my cardo tank on there, and inside my cardo tank is the double rainbow. So. Yeah, if you've never, you know, if you're looking for something, say you're in like my kind of work, like warehouse work, stuff like that, and you're looking for a mod that isn't a tube mod, isn't mechanical, you're looking for something that's variable, and you want it to stand up in case you drop it or whatnot, I highly recommend the VTR. That thing, I've dropped that thing so many times. It's taken a lot of abuse onto the concrete and stuff like that, but it just keeps ticking, It's really a well-made device. It was the best. When I got it, it was just came out, and I got a good deal on it. It was like, I think I got it for like 75, 80 bucks on from an eBay seller, and they had a whole bunch of them. So this next flavor here is called Carnaval Apple. So I'm assuming it's the type of apples you can get at a carnival or a fair or whatever area of the world you're in anyway. Oh wow. Man, I could just taste the caramel apple. It's just spot on. Well done. It's nice and smooth. It doesn't. It gives you a little kick in the back of the throat, just a little bit, not bad. It's really enjoyable. I wasn't too sure about this one, just for the fact that it had caramel in it. But yeah, it's really good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that one. So, excuse me. Okay, so now we're down to just a couple left here, and the next one we're gonna do Dragon Juice, it's called, and just by the sounds of it, I'm assuming that there's dragon fruits in there, but you know, names are deceiving at times, and I haven't tried any of these juices. I did the dragon fruit or dragon juice a little bit when it first came in, just to see what it was like. Yeah, I've had it steeping for a couple weeks now, so it smells really good. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Sorry. Probably help if I put my wicking material in. So, but yeah, I can still smell that juice from here. And there I go, dropping stuff again. So, yeah, I'm just using organic cotton balls today for this because it's faster to, for me anyway, it's faster for me to change cotton while I'm recording than with the Japanese organic cotton. But I do prefer the Japanese organic cotton, especially in the Rose V2, the RTA that I did a review on. Actually have the wife using that right now, and she really likes it. I have to re-wick it because yeah, it's a little bit more advanced of a wicking job there, because you gotta disconnect you gotta take the grub screws out and then take your whole coil out. You can leave the ceramic cup in there, but you have to take the whole coil out, and it's just easier for me to do it. And the reason I do use organic Japanese cotton with that, the square ones, is because in the cup, we'll just say this is the cup here. You got a wicking hole here and here, and then the same on each side. So you got 4 lanes of where the juice is going to be coming in. And then so with the organic cotton, since it's flat, I just cut here, and then I can split them when they're through the coil. That way you're getting all 4 channels. You're not getting your tank flooded and all that. And then I do want to say something about the Rose V2 for people who don't really want to turn upside down and take it apart. What you can do is leave it on your device, and you have to hold on to the drip tip / chimney, because it's one big part. Because if you just start unscrewing that top section and that chimney unscrews, you're going to flood your tank, or flood your coil and the ceramic cup, and then you're going to be blowing for ages. So if you hold on to the drip tip and then you start doing it, and then when it gets loose, then you can take that off, and then you put your juice in there up to fill it up, and then you put your cup back on, and when it starts threading enough so it still stays on, turn it upside down and then tighten it the rest of the way. That way it's not forcing more fluid into your thing and flooding it. I figured that out. I found that out the hard way a couple times. So, and it's just easier to fill from the top, in my personal opinion. So this here is Dragon Juice, and we'll get right into it. Yeah, I'm tasting the I don't know if it's dragon fruit itself, but I really do get an orange taste to it. Yeah, I definitely get orange, and I think there might be I'm getting a little bit of pineapple undertone at the very end. It does the one thing I do have to say about this juice here is it does have quite of a bite. In my opinion, it's not very pleasant. Yeah, I don't know. It must be because of the citrus in it or whatnot. But again, I do lemonade vapes and stuff like that, and I don't get this sort of I don't know, kind of scratchy in the back of the throat. There is what I'm getting. I don't know, maybe something happened during the process or whatnot, but yeah, it's I mean, it's tolerable. It's not like, oh, I can't vape this ever, but yeah, I'm not. I'm more of a, it's got to be completely smooth type of person, or pretty close to it. But I mean, it is a good tasting juice. Don't get me wrong, it's good tasting juice. And then the flavors in there, according to the description, are dragon fruit, orange, and pineapple. And I got the orange and the pineapple. You know, I've never had a dragon fruit, so I'm assuming the other taste in there is the dragon fruit, but I can't tell you for certain because I've never had one. And, you know, that's just my honest opinion. So we'll go on to the very last juice here. The very last juice is called Get Your Jollies. And when I ordered this one was it's about Jolly Ranchers. At least that's what I got from it anyway. Is the Jolly Ranchers. And there I go again, not wicking it up first. But yeah, from the picture, it looked like a version of Jolly Ranchers as the picture. So I'll give her a whirl. This one I have not tried yet, so this will be my first. I'll throw this on real quick. As long as I don't fumble it up like I have through this whole video anyway. So, alright, so we're doing 1.4 ohm coil, and it's at 18.2 watts with, it says 5.1 volts. I'm getting strawberry candy flavor, consistent with a Jolly Rancher type of strawberry. I'm getting I think it's an undertone of apple as well. Maybe a Granny Smith. It's not sour, but it's not really sweet. But you can taste that it's candy all throughout the vape. It's actually very good. Yeah, if I didn't love the double rainbow so much, this would probably be something that I would order right away. After it's gone anyway. So yeah, it's really pleasant. Do like that. Okay, so unscrewing the whole top here. Okay, so now we're going to do the portion of the hats up, hats down. And I'm going to go, well, let's start off with the key to lime. The key to lime is, you know, a sweet and sour lime, like a key lime pie taste. I actually do enjoy it. It you know, I like the sour notes in it. I like the sweetness that complements the sour as well as the lime. Excuse me. I'm a big fan of sweet and sour stuff. You know, like you know, you got candy out there that, like, say salted caramel or you know, something that's salty with a sweet on it. I'm a very big fan of that, and that brings out everything. You know, if you like key lime pie, I would say try this out. It's very good. Yeah, so I'm gonna give that one a hats up. Excuse me for a second while I turn this up. The voltage difference between the Zenith and the Plume Veil is worlds apart, because when I was down at a lower ohm, this one was at 5 something. When I bring this up to 57, then it goes up to 3.7 on the Plume Veil. And the coils are different resistance as well. I mean, the coil and the plume veil, I got a dual parallel build, and that's at 0.32 ohms, so that also has something to do with it. And I'm actually vaping on something with some DIY I did myself. It's very good. But the key to lime is the hats up. Now let's go to the fruit bomb. The fruit bomb is it is good. Is it something that I would buy again? Probably not, because there's so many choices out there, and also with myself doing DIY, I have a bunch of fruit flavors that I do put together. This is one of them. I have another one in the room back there, and but it's a very well done juice. I do like it. That's a hats up. Carnaval Apple, definite hats up. I like that caramel apple taste. People at Vape Wild hit it spot on. Very good job on that juice. I will be ordering that one again for sure. Let's go with the Dragon Juice. Dragon Juice, I don't like it. Sorry, it's just personal preference. You know, you out there, you might enjoy it. You know, that's where the varying tastes different. But that is something that I would not do again. And for personal preference, I'm going to give that one a hands down. That's just a brass tacks about it all. And then the last one is Get Your Jollies. I do like that. I do give it a hats up. Will I order it again? It all depends. I really can't say for certain, like right for now. I can't say that I would order it or I wouldn't order it. But it is a good juice. Hats up to that. So those are the 5 juices. The key, the lime, the fruit bomb, the Carnival Apple, Dragon Juice, and the Get Your Jollies, or Jolly Rancher in the liquid form anyway. So, excuse me. So we got I got a couple more things to go through, and then we'll close this off. So first on the docket here is DIY. Now I've been dabbling in it for, I don't know, probably a month or two. I'm slowly getting more stuff in so I can refine juices that I'm making, and the further I go along in the process, the more I get to know about how to do it, and eventually I will be doing a video on that for people who are in my shoes that don't know how to do it. I mean, there's reviewers out there that have been doing reviews for a year or 5 years or 7 years or whatever it is, and they have their own juice line. They don't really help other people out, saying, well, if you do it at this percentage and this and that and all that stuff, you know, it's just, well, I got a juice line, why don't you buy my stuff? You know, I don't agree with that, but you know, it's a business, I understand. But when I get down to it, I'll show you what I do. Personally, I'm more of the organic type of person, and there are a few things that are not organic that I do use, just for the fact to smoothen out or even out my juices. But for the most part, what I do order is flavor art. Flavor art is natural. They don't. All the juices that I get are natural flavors. They don't have stuff that you can't even pronounce or stuff in it. You know, I steer clear of that because obviously we do not have enough knowledge, testing, information about what these certain products will do when we inhale them. So I just stay as organic as possible with the few things that we actually have to do to even out the juices. But yeah, I try to stay away from all the stuff that we already know that is harmful, that can give you popcorn lung or whatever else comes up in the future. And now another thing is I've been doing a bunch of research about box mods, and I'm going to be trying my hand at making that, making a couple, and then giving them out to friends and coworkers. And you know, when I get it down to science, I'll probably make some, and then I'll do giveaways on those. I'll also do a video on that. I know there's people out there that already have box mod tutorials and stuff like that, and regulated, unregulated, stuff like that. I'm going to be doing the unregulated, so it'll be just like a mech mod, just with the safety features with the MOSFET and all that stuff. So, and then just make sure that when we're vaping, if you're going sub-ohming, make sure you're practicing battery safety. We can't stress that enough. Every time, there was a guy out there on YouTube that he's using these really crazy builds out there, and I don't know where he's from, but he vented a battery on camera. He just sat there and vaped and vaped and vaped and vaped, and he took it out of the thing and it vented on him. It sprayed against the wall. I mean, don't do that, please. Know what your battery is, and please, if you don't know, do research before you go sub-ohming. If you're going, an ohm or higher, it's not that big of a deal, but still practice battery safety, please. That's the last thing we need, is for a bunch of people to go out and say, oh, I'm sub-ohming, and then I'm using a 18650 and it's only rated at 4 amps. Well, if you're going to go sub-ohming, that thing's going to vent on you, and you'll be lucky. If you're using a battery like that, who knows? Maybe you're using an old-time mechanical mod that doesn't have any battery venting holes. Then you pretty much have a pipe bomb in your hands. You're going to blow your face off, or you're going to hurt someone else. Please, I beg you to practice battery safety. There's plenty of forums out there. If you have any questions, post. Make an account, post. We're all there to help each other. The whole concept behind vaping is to get off the ickies, further our lives, improve our lives, and for some of us, like myself included, it's a hobby now. I can breathe better, I can smell, I can taste food better. I mean, I'm a pretty dang good cook, just ask my wife. So, yeah, just please beware of stuff that you're buying off of eBay and stuff like that. You get something in, double check to make sure it is. If you're buying a Sony VTC5, double check. Just please, just be safe. When you're doing DIY, don't just grab whatever and just start dumping them in a bottle. There's e-juice calculators out there. They got them on the App Store. I'm sure they have it on the iPhone store. They got them downloads for PCs and stuff like that. Just find an e-juice calculator if you're going to be mixing your own stuff. Practice safety with that, protective gloves and stuff like that. My nicotine isn't high. I didn't buy it at 100%. I bought it lower. I bought it at 24 milligrams. So it's not as bad if I was to drip it on myself. I don't use gloves myself, but I always have a towel and I'm close to the sink. If you get juice, down your finger like that, wash your hands off, because that stuff will absorb into you really quick. Also, when you're doing DIY, stuff like that, even if you just have regular juices laying around, please put them up. Please make sure your pets aren't getting at them, your kids aren't getting on them. That's why I really do prefer the child-proof locks on these bottles. I can't turn it without putting it down. So, I just please be careful. Just for the sake of little ones and also your furry little ones. Okay, now I have a question for you subscribers out there, viewers. I haven't been doing a lot of videos like I was. I was doing at least one video a week, but things have changed. Busy time of year and all that. So now I'm gonna give the viewers a chance to have some input. Excuse me. Now, what kind of review would you like me to do next, or a tutorial, or anything? I can go over the aspects of beginning DIY or stuff that I already know about. We can talk about, you know, like the safety features of that. We can go over different e-juice calculators if you would like. Would you like me to do a mod review? I do have 2 mods that I have not done a review on yet that are currently in my possession. I could do another juice review. Yeah, I got another juice. I got another juice line in that's been steeping for roughly about a week and a half, 2 weeks now. I could do a juice review on that. You know, I could, you know, I guess the sky's the limit as long as it's within my possession or I can get it fairly quickly. I'll do a review on it. I can do a tutorial. You know, I can show you how I go about wrapping a dual parallel coil in the plume veil or whatnot. And yeah, so this is your chance to speak up if you want me to do something different. If you want me to just be quiet and go home, then I guess I can't help you there, because yeah, you know, I'm just a laid back guy, just, you know, trying to help people along in the process, trying to help people avoid mistakes like I've made when I first started out. And you know, it's just trying to get the word out there. You know, it's just something that I do as a hobby. So yeah, the question to you is, what do you want to see in my next review? And then last I checked, which the wife, I just had her check a few minutes ago, we're at 94 subscribers. We need 6 more subscribers, and then we'll do the giveaway for the Typhoon GT. If the winner wants, I can throw in that metal tank part. You know, if you can fix the burrs in it, if you have a big enough tap and die set, go ahead and fix it up, and you got the stainless steel tank, so you can vape all juices, cinnamons and stuff like that. The brake tanks, you can use that. Yeah, I think I covered everything. You know, from Vape Wild, 10 milliliters all the way up to 473 milliliters. $3 all the way up to $60. If you want the 50% flavor booster, for the smallest it's 30 cents. For the biggest it's $6. Can't be beat. They got lots and lots of flavors to anyone's liking. Prices are on point, very nice, very good. One thing I did not say is that orders of $15 or more, you get a free 10 milliliter bottle of juice. So if you do, say, $15, $16 or whatever, just in the notes when you're ordering, make sure you put in a flavor that you want to do, or they'll just surprise you. They will do free shipping on orders $25 or more. Yeah, I think it's $25 or more. Will be free shipping. They're based down south, Texas. So yeah, that's the review. That's all I have for the weekend. I gotta go and make some juice for the wife. She ran out of my menthol that I made, so it's about 9:30 at night too. So this is the Vaping Cowboy. Make sure all you guys and gals are vaping hard, my friends. We'll see you again.